Think you know Vietnam? Maybe you've watched the classic war movies, sampled overpriced pho at a trendy spot back home, and even brought home a conical hat as a quirky souvenir, convinced you've captured the spirit of the country. But let's be honest, the Vietnam you see in glossy travel brochures or Instagram feeds is just the highlight reel. The real Vietnam? It's far stranger, more vibrant, and infinitely more wonderful than you've ever imagined. The true Vietnam hides in plain sight, woven into the chaos of motorbikes zipping past, the infectious laughter echoing from tiny street corners, and the tiny plastic stools that line the sidewalks, inviting you to join in. Here's the thing, locals don't just hand out their secrets to every tourist with a camera and a hashtag. The best stories, the wildest flavors, and the most unforgettable moments are reserved for those willing to look a little deeper. So we went looking. We wandered off the beaten path, asked awkward questions, and sometimes, just sometimes, got answers that changed the way we saw everything. This is your unofficial guide to the things your tour guide won't mention, the stories that don't make it into the official itinerary, and the moments that make you fall in love with a place forever. It's not about disrespecting the culture or poking fun. It's about celebrating the glorious, hilarious, and sometimes bewildering masterpiece that is Vietnam. The heart of the country beats in the unspoken rules, the secret ingredients passed down through generations, and the collective agreement to just roll with the weird and wonderful. We're here to pull back the curtain just a little so you can glimpse the wonderful absurdity and everyday magic that plays out on Vietnam's streets. Buckle up. We're about to spill the iced tea that fuels the nation, the stories that keep locals laughing, and the wisdom you won't find in any guidebook. These aren't just travel tips, they're survival guides for the soul, little lessons in how to embrace the unexpected and find joy in the chaos. In Vietnam, when you ask, "Wait, really?" the answer is almost always, "Oh yes, really." And that's when the real adventure begins. And honestly, it's so much better that way. Because in Vietnam, the best-kept secrets aren't just places. They're experiences, shared smiles, and stories you'll be telling for years to come. The first secret every visitor learns in Vietnam isn't whispered quietly in a corner. It's blasted at you from every direction, echoing through the streets in a relentless, chaotic symphony: traffic. The moment you step outside, you're greeted by a wall of sound, a cacophony of horns, engines, and the shouts of street vendors, all blending together into the city's heartbeat. In Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, traffic isn't just a part of life, it's a living, breathing organism. Imagine a river, but instead of water, it's a never-ending flow of motorbikes, cars, bicycles, and sometimes even a water buffalo or two, all surging forward in a mesmerizing, unpredictable current. The city pulses with this energy from dawn until well past dusk. The secret to surviving this chaos? There are rules, but they're invisible to the untrained eye. There's no clear order, no obvious system, yet somehow it all works. It's as if everyone is following a script only they can read. Forget about crosswalks and traffic lights. In Vietnam, those are more like gentle suggestions than actual laws. The painted lines on the road are faded, and the signals seem to exist mostly for decoration. The real rule is simple but counterintuitive. Never stop and never make sudden moves. If you hesitate, you break the flow, and that's when things get dangerous. Instead, you must walk into the chaos with calm confidence, trusting that the sea of motorbikes will part and flow around you. It's a test of nerves, a moment where you surrender control and let the city carry you. For first-timers, it's a leap of faith, a rite of passage that every traveler must face. You stand at the curb, heart pounding, watching the endless stream, and then, with a deep breath, you step forward. Meanwhile, locals glide through the mayhem with an effortless grace, balancing groceries, children, and even a phone call, all while weaving through the traffic as if it's second nature. They speak the language of the horn. A quick beep means "I'm here, watch out," a way to announce their presence in the swirling mass. A longer, more insistent honk means "I'm passing, make way," a signal that cuts through the noise and demands attention. And if you hear a frantic, blaring blast, that's the city's way of saying, "Welcome, tourist, brace yourself." It's both a warning and an invitation to join the dance. If someone told you the truth, that your safety depends on trusting the collective consciousness of a million scooter drivers, you might never leave your hotel room. The thought alone is enough to make even the bravest traveler hesitate, but what looks like chaos from the outside is actually a cooperative dance of survival. Each rider, each pedestrian is attuned to the rhythm, moving in harmony with the crowd. And when you finally make it across the street, heart racing and adrenaline pumping, you realize you've done something incredible. You've been initiated into the club. If you can cross a Vietnamese street, you can do anything. Welcome to the club. Now take a deep breath and get ready for your next adventure. Think you're a coffee snob? Vietnam will humble you. Here, coffee isn't just strong, it's an adventure. The secret isn't just the caffeine, it's what they put in it. Meet egg coffee. Yes, egg yolk whipped with sweetened condensed milk, topped with espresso. It's like drinking tiramisu. Sounds weird? It's delicious. But the rabbit hole goes deeper, or weasel coffee. Civets eat the ripest coffee cherries, digest them, and the beans are collected, cleaned, and roasted. Yes, it's coffee that's been through an animal, it's legendary and expensive. Locals don't advertise it. Explaining animal-digested coffee is a conversation killer. But it's about flavor, tradition, and a test of your culinary courage. Will you try the egg, the weasel? Either way, Starbucks will never taste the same. Vietnam's coffee culture is a secret handshake, one cup at a time. Are you in, or are you out? Choose wisely. Every culture has its culinary quirks, but Vietnam's secret menu is next level. Special meat on a menu? Ask what it means, politely. Sometimes it's just pork. Sometimes it's snake, field mouse, or insects. These aren't daily staples, but they're part of a tradition that values using everything nature provides. The most legendary dish? Raw blood pudding made from fresh duck or pig blood mixed with meat and peanuts and chilled until it sets. Served with herbs and lime, it's a delicacy for the brave. Locals don't push these dishes on tourists, they know it's not for everyone. It's not shame, it's kindness. If you show curiosity and respect, you might get an invitation to try. It's a sign of trust, a deeper look into the culture. Start with fried crickets before you leap to blood pudding. Vietnam's secret foods aren't about shock, they're about sharing. Are you ready to taste the real Vietnam? Just remember, ask before you order and bring an open mind. Think football is big? In Vietnam, the real national sport is karaoke. After dark, the city's true passion comes alive in soundproofed rooms with microphones and neon lights. Karaoke isn't just fun, it's a social ritual, a must-do. The secret? You be expected to sing, no matter your talent. Refusing is like refusing a handshake. Your new friends will hand you the mic, and your performance, good or bad, will get wild applause. It's about heart, not skill. Karaoke rooms range from humble to palatial, with songbooks covering everything from Vietnamese ballads to Taylor Swift. The goal: sing with soul, feel the music, and commit, even if you don't know the words. Why is this a secret? Because it's intimate, where real connections are made. You have to earn the invitation. Once you're in, you're family. And yes, you'll probably end up singing Hotel California. Don't fight it, just sing. Walk into any Vietnamese home or shop and you'll spot a small altar with fruit, incense, and maybe a photo. It's not just decoration, it's a sacred link to the family's ancestors. Ancestor worship isn't just religion, it's daily life. The Vietnamese believe their ancestors' spirits live alongside them, offering guidance and protection. In return, the living make offerings and keep them updated on family news. That plate of oranges? For Grandpa's ghost. The tea? For Great Aunt Mai. Major decisions, marriage, business, even buying a motorbike, are discussed at the altar for blessings. Burning paper money and goods sends gifts to loved ones in the afterlife. This isn't hidden, but it's deeply personal. Locals may not explain it unless you ask respectfully. Show curiosity, and you'll glimpse a worldview where family is forever, literally. It's a comfort, a connection, and a reminder. In Vietnam, the past is always present. Respect the altar and you'll be welcomed in. Try running errands in Vietnam between noon and 2, and you'll find the city suddenly asleep. Streets quiet, shops shuttered, energy paused. No, it's not a holiday, it's the great Vietnamese midday nap. In the tropical heat, this siesta is a survival strategy. Vendors nap on motorbikes, shopkeepers in hammocks, the whole city recharging. It's not laziness, it's efficiency. Vietnamese work long hours, the nap is how they keep going. It's a productivity secret hidden in plain sight. Tourists aren't told because, well, come nap with us isn't a great slogan, but it's a lesson. Slow down, adapt, and maybe grab a coffee while you wait. Or better yet, find a hammock and join in. In Vietnam, rest is part of the rhythm. Embrace it. The Thang Long Water Puppet Theater in Hanoi is a must-see. Colorful puppets dance on water, telling village tales. But the real secret isn't the story. It's the puppeteers, hidden behind a bamboo screen, waist-deep in water. They control heavy puppets with bamboo rods and strings, all while submerged and unseen. It's a physically demanding art requiring years to master. The secrecy is part of the magic. Revealing the puppeteers would break the illusion. Knowing the secret, you'll appreciate the subtle movements and immense skill even more. This tradition is passed down through families, a protected piece of cultural heritage. Locals want you to be enchanted by the story, not distracted by the labor. But for the curious, the hidden artistry is the real show. So there you have it, a handful of Vietnam's secrets, unwrapped just for you. But remember, What I've shared is only a small taste of what this incredible country has to offer. Vietnam is a place that reveals itself slowly, layer by layer, to those who are willing to look beyond the obvious. We've talked about the organized chaos of the traffic, the rich aroma of coffee sipped on a bustling sidewalk, the joy of karaoke echoing through the night, the reverence at ancestor altars, and the magic of traditional water puppet shows. These are just the surface-level wonders. But here's the biggest secret. This is just the beginning. The real adventure starts when you step off the beaten path and let your curiosity lead the way. The real Vietnam is a treasure chest of wonders waiting for you to open it. It's a place where every street corner, every market stall, and every sunrise holds a new story, a new flavor, a new friend. It's the taste of a street vendor's banh mi, the laughter of old men playing chess under the shade of ancient trees, the thrill of getting lost and stumbling upon a hidden temple that isn't in any guidebook. It's the feeling of being welcomed by strangers who quickly become friends. These are the secrets you must discover on your own. No video, no blog, no travel guide can truly prepare you for the moments of wonder you'll find tucked away in Vietnam's winding alleyways and vibrant neighborhoods. Go to Vietnam, but don't chase the version you saw on screen. Let yourself wander, get a little lost, and find the places that speak to you personally. Go with an open mind, a sense of humor, and a willingness to be confused. Embrace the moments when you don't understand the language or the customs. Those are the moments you'll remember most. Be brave, be curious, be bold. Let Vietnam surprise you. Try the food you can't pronounce, cross the street when it seems impossible, and say yes to invitations from locals. The best-kept secret? Vietnam doesn't really hide anything. It just asks you to look closer, to pay attention, to slow down and appreciate the details that make every moment special. So go, get on a plane, and come back with your own stories. Stories that are uniquely yours, shaped by your own adventures and discoveries. And when you do, keep a few to yourself. Let those memories be your own little treasures, tucked away for rainy days and quiet moments. Let the next traveler have the joy of discovery, just as you did. After all, the best secrets are the ones you find for yourself.